Okay, hello everybody. How's it going? Good to see you all. We're still running the stripped down setup. I don't know if I'll be having the full setup running again on Monday like planned, but I'm hoping that we'll have everything back up and running and hopefully we'll do a full-on 6-hour, King SMP stream. However, again, running stripped down setup, I'm letting other people use my room because family, Thanksgiving, Christmas, that kind of stuff. So I'm in my brother's room still, running off my lovely battle station, one monitor, and no webcam and my mic. So, takes me not really back to the old days, because I had a really nice setup at the start of this all, but it takes me back to before I really knew how good I had it. This is a rough setup. So hello Unreal. Boy oh boy, have I had a day and a half. Do tell me about it. I would love to tell you about my day and a half as well. It's been interesting. Also, hello Goliath, good to see you again. How are you doing? Hope the rest of your stream on Wednesday went well. Wasn't able to come back for very much of it, but I did lurk while eating a little bit of snacks, and then I ended up talking to family for a while. So let's go ahead and talk here for a quick second. Yesterday was Thanksgiving, as I'm sure many of you know, and if you're not American, you probably still knew. But, for Americans, United States citizens, it was Thanksgiving. Love it. I ate a lot of food, and played with, my niece and nephew, or nieces and nephew. One of my nieces doesn't really do too well with me yet. She's still kind of warming up to me, and she'll be leaving on like Monday. So I'm sure on Monday morning she will suddenly want to be all over me, and that's all. That's all I'm gonna get from that niece. But that's okay, because the other two love me right now, and I'll take that. Oh my goodness, it's King. Yes, how may I help you? King, I'm in your house. I know. Hello. Hi, Will. So, Thanksgiving overall, huge W. I like to eat, so there's always that plus side. Then you get, today, which was Black Friday, so I woke up, I think it's deceiving to say I woke up at 6:30. It's more like I rolled out of bed at 6:30. I was kind of already awake. I was very, very lightly sleeping for a little bit before we left. Are you talking about my daughter? Your daughter is wonderful. She appreciates me for everything that I am and everything that I'm not that she thinks I am. So she's great. It's the other niece that probably won't quite warm up to me for a while. She always waits till the last day. I don't know why. Even when we were living, or when she was living under the same roof as us, she didn't warm up to me until pretty much like the week that they had all left, which is interesting. I don't know if she just has that sense or what. Kids are cool though, At least kids that I'm related to. Other kids, they not my favorite people. King, my main's... I don't even know what Zlog means, but I'm afraid to ask. I might be able to check it out a little later, but what I'm gonna work on today is just kind of talking with you guys for a little bit, and then also, hopefully, get a little bit of progress done because I've been gone for so long. I really want to get some work done though, because I've been itching. I've been itching to get anything at all going. I've been missing playing Minecraft too. Like, I like playing other games. I like being out of town and all that. But also I really do like Minecraft. I've yet to get bored of it, and that's saying something. I mean, I've been playing for almost 12 years now. So, yeah, we've had some fun times. That's for certain. I don't know why they're blowing up. I'm not near them. Let me come over here into the light and read chat really quick. This log just means homie. Okay, I see. We've made much progress. Okay, awesome. I'm glad to hear it. I've been seeing that you guys have been on. I just haven't been able to participate with you guys for a while. For those who missed yesterday's stream, then you probably haven't heard. I've been out of town for a while, and hello, get stream sniped, bruh. But yeah, I've been out of town for a while, and then Thanksgiving, and now we're here. A long series of events kind of led us up to all of that, and it was like a series of unfortunate events as well. You know, there's good and there's bad, and when you have a lot of good things happening, it means there's also going to be a lot of bad things that also consequently happen. And so that's just something that you deal with. You know, the more things that are happening, the more bad things and the more good things are going to happen, because statistically speaking, if, you know, 50% of outcomes are bad and 50% of outcomes are good, and we can say that it's 100% random, then, you know, more good things and bad things are going to happen. But yeah, you know, lots of things. Today, a couple of things happened, not so great, but, you know, it'll be okay. So we did our gift exchange today. My siblings and I, we do gift exchanges. Because there's, you know, 5 siblings, and then you add your in-laws, so that's, you know, another 2, and that's 7 people. It's just unrealistic to buy gifts for 7 people, plus the nieces and the nephew, and then mom and dad, and then, you know, everybody else that you want to buy for that year. So, you know, it's unrealistic to do that. So we do a gift exchange. It's like Secret Santa. We know exactly who's buying for us. We have a price limit, blah, blah, blah. We draw names out of a hat. It's nice. It makes it very uncomplicated. We did that today, and also the kids opened up their presents early for Christmas because they won't be in town on Christmas to open their presents up on Christmas Day, so we let them open them early. So I went Black Friday shopping to do the gift exchange with everybody. Hello. Nice to see you again, Flames. First time actually going Black Friday shopping. It wasn't bad. Oh, hi. I got sniffed. Okay. You know, it happens. But yeah, first time actually going full on Black Friday shopping. I worked during Black Friday. The last couple of times I could have gone. Especially when I was actually working a quote-unquote real job at Walmart. I never had a desire to go Black Friday shopping after that, but I went against my best judgment with my family, and we had a good time. And you know, I bought some things for some gifts. I almost bought a couple of other gifts for some of my friends, because I wanna do more for Christmas this year than just family, cause there your family doesn't have to know that you appreciate them. They have to just deal with you. That's part of the deal. So, um, I've gotten, my one sibling, that I am obligated to by tradition to get a gift for. I got him his gift, and now I can go get some of the homies some gifts maybe. I was really tempted to buy some things today, but I wasn't sure if it was the right thing or if it was a thing they'd like. So I had to just decide to miss out on some savings today, but maybe some more gift shopping will happen in the near future. I've got to set a price limit for myself, that's for sure. Another thing I did is I set a price limit for myself for gifts for myself. I could TP you. If you want, just send me a TPA and I'll do it. I'm too lazy to type out all of that. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, you're on cooldown? Oh, okay. Let me get somewhere a little more safe than here. Okay, where was I? Oh, yeah, so I bought myself something, today as well. And, it's a new game. We're gonna be playing it on stream, hopefully later this week. Or, not this week, but next week. It's called, The Front. And it's like, never mind, King. Okay, awesome. Hey, Nightfall, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. King has children? No. No, wait, do I? No, hang on. King, your children missed you. Oh, jeez. Okay, never mind, King. Okay. Anyway, let me think. Yes, so bought a game called The Front. It's like a Sons of the Forest meets Rust meets like a couple of other games. It looked really interesting. It's on 25% off on Steam right now for the Steam Autumn sale. So I thought I'd pick it up and give it a shot. Haven't gotten to play it yet, but I did get it. I set myself a little budget to gift myself something during the Christmas season as well. So, $50 to buy myself a gift. I feel like that's reasonable, especially considering everybody else is not to be rude, but anybody else that's getting a gift will probably have like a $20 to $15 limit. Sorry, it's just all I can do for 10 people, I think. That's not a solid number. That's just what I believe to be the group that I'd be buying for. That's a lot of people. So I'm trying to not exceed that, $15, $20 limit, if at all possible. But for myself, I try to set 50. Oh gosh. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. You guys are gonna make me have a panic attack or something, but it's gonna be funny. But yeah, just a quick reminder to anybody out there buying gifts for other people, buy yourself a present too. Even if it's just like a coffee or, a candy bar or even a Steam game like what I did. I didn't even spend my full $50 limit. I've still got another, let's see, I spent 15 today on that game, so 50 minus 15, that's 35. I have $35 left over. That's enough to buy me something. I don't know what yet, but I might buy something. I think actually there's a game development course right now that's on sale for around 35, I think. I don't know. If there is, I might pick that up. And that could be fun. King, this is a result of you leaving. They have gone mad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be gone for this long. I wish I had a laptop. I would have just streamed from Disney. I would have streamed a lot more from Disney than what I did. Okay. I only have no dirt. I have no dirt whatsoever. This is not good. Let's see if we can find any dirt. Yes. I could have sworn I had enough, but apparently I don't. But yeah, so one other thing I've been wanting to kind of pick up is a game development course. I want to learn how to make video games. It's been something that's been on my radar for, gosh, I want to say probably since I was 12, so like 7 years now. I've wanted to make games, probably even longer than that, though. That's just the earliest I took it seriously and tried and failed a lot and lost motivation. And I'm ready to pick myself up, though, and actually give it another try. So it's on the list. I don't know if I'll do it or not, though. It's a lot of money to spend on something that I may not be able to use to its full extent. That's the hard thing with, like, buying those courses online is, like, I like the idea. Like, I really do hope it could teach me, but also, like, I used to follow so many tutorials on, like, YouTube and stuff, and none of them were able to, quote-unquote, fix my issue. Or, you know, teach me anything whatsoever. So, where's all my dirt? I could have sworn I had more dirt, but I don't know. Maybe hire a tutor? I mean, that would kind of make, you know, everything easier, but I don't know if they'd work on a $30 budget, to be honest. That's about all the money I have left to gift myself this year. The next year I have 100, and I try to gift myself something around my birthday, and then something around Christmas. It's my way of appreciating myself. King, you should see this mess. Is it underneath my mountain? Because if so, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Also, there's my shulkers. Alright, what are we about to stumble upon? Oh, geez. They have ripped into this village, man. Also, dirt. Don't mind if I do. I need to go visit all the areas. I haven't been on this server in 2 weeks. Oh, they're still exploding stuff. Okay. Oh boy. Ask them for dirt. Just gonna pick all this up. But yeah, you know, just letting you guys know, buy yourself a present this Christmas season, and also, you know, if you can, buy some family Christmas presents too. I guess they'd probably enjoy it. I'm going to relight this all up. King, what? I'm just doing me, man. I have gifts. Gosh, oh boy. I have no correlation to that. They said they are just having fun. King, I need a TP. They killed me with a creeper. Oh boy. Okay. I have a feeling TNT might be dropped on me here. Slash TP or slash Minecraft. TP Savagely Sam to King. There you go. Okay. I'm going to work on my build for a little bit, though. You all, I believe in you. good luck, have fun, try not to die so hard. Speaking of Die Hard, here's a chance for you guys to make your opinions known. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? And if you haven't seen Die Hard, you can answer with just a simple yes or no. Either way, I don't care. I just want an answer from everybody. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie? And personally, I haven't seen it, but personally, in my opinion, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. And the reason for this is very, very simple. One, they do mention a couple of things here. One, it takes place on Christmas. And two, it doesn't just take place on Christmas. They also mention the Lord Jesus by name. So it must be a Christmas movie. Possibly even a Christian movie. Possibly. So, you know, it has to be a Christmas movie. So, yeah, that's my personal opinion on Die Hard being a Christmas movie. It simply, all the facts lead up to it being, Christmas. Let's see. Yeah, that looks fine. Jesus. I finally finished the schematic for the sandcastle for Doomfall after a year. Oh, gosh. That's lovely. I don't know if those phantoms are after me. Oh, they are not, but they are loud. I'm going to go sleep really fast. Just for the sake of my fellow man here. Let me think. Oh. So today, after all of our sibling gift exchange stuff, my sister gave me a guitar slide. I'm really excited to learn how to use it. It's pretty cool, and I'm hoping that it can kind of like put me into a new section of guitar playing, right? However, all my guitars are kind of put away right now because, well, my electric is broken. Still need to kind of fix it if I can. It broke right before I left on vacation, so I haven't had time to really take a look at it. And then my acoustic was also just in a room that is being occupied by a baby, so I didn't really want to go get it. My dad's guitar is in the living room, so he suggested that I just pick his up and play it. Mistakes were made, and it seems like every single instrument that I pick up is just doomed to break. In other words, I have broken, like, my 4th string this year on guitar. I just started tuning his, and the high E string, as soon as it hit the perfect high E pitch, it snapped. And needless to say, I'm a little bit angry about it. Just a little bit. It threw everything out of tune again. And then not only that, it also it sounded kind of sick after that. I kind of played around with it when it got thrown out of tune. It'll never sound like that ever again. But it had a very beautiful G, a bar G chord, and then a very, very beautiful bar C on the full bar. I thought it sounded very, very nice, but those were like the only 2 chords that sounded good. I learned how to play Never Gonna Give You Up on it. With any broken stringed guitar, for some reason, I have been able to have a natural talent for finding out how to play Never Gonna Give You Up. It's just a rite of passage. Hello. Oh, did you have Thanksgiving dinner? I did. Hey, King, you know any good hitmen? Unreal. Unreal chased me around for a good while during King SMP Season 2, and did kill me. Kill Flames and Hort. Did you have Thanksgiving dinner? So yes, I did have Thanksgiving dinner. My family had turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, green beans, cranberry sauce, or whatever it's called. I don't eat it, to be honest. It's not my kind of dish. We had, what else do we have? Rolls. We had, did we have anything else? We've been scaling back every year. Deviled eggs were on the table. I don't eat deviled eggs, though. Same thing with turkey. I don't really like turkey. But ham, on the other hand, dude. I love myself some ham. I'm being sniffed, bruh. What the heck? Let me think. Do we have anything else? I'm drawing blanks here. I'm gonna be honest. I can't think of anything else that we may have had. So, we had a nice Thanksgiving though. It was very good. It's the good stuff. Gosh. Well, you know, at least it's the good stuff. I'd rather have the good stuff, compared to, you know, subpar stuff. I'm not sniffing you. Oh. Well, I'm glad you're not sniffing me. That would be even... Oh, candy. May induce death. I'm gonna have to hold on to that. That's the candy I made. Oh, I also had some chocolate cake yesterday. We had chocolate cake and pecan pie squares. Lovely desserts, both of them. That's what you sniff. I see. It's just candy. That's all it is. But yeah, I personally, I'm a larger fan of chocolate cake. Surprise, surprise, right? And, I also have been meaning to... Oh, okay. I've been meaning to check, since I've gotten back from Disney, if I have gained or lost any weight. I have lost mobility, I can tell you that much. Lately my legs and my head have just felt very, very heavy, compared to the rest of my body, which isn't great. See ya? Oh, see ya. Okay. I've lost a lot of mobility, and when I stand up out of a chair, I look like my dad, just because I'm like so stiff, and I'm so, lethargic is the word I'm gonna use. Very, very, slow to get going, but once I'm going, you can't stop me, and I can't stop myself either, because I'm going, which is fine. I'm really hoping to get, well, I can't really rest a ton tomorrow. I was gonna say, I was really hoping tomorrow to get some extra rest, but tomorrow is the last day. My brother-in-law and my sister and my niece and nephew are gonna be in town, so I'd like to spend as much time with them as possible. Unreal is considering, oh, that's good. That's lovely. Trust I make the good stuff. You have to try it sometime. Exercise is an amazing invention, I tell ya. Well, you see, I have been walking like 10 to 13 miles every day for the past for the past week. Maybe even, 10, really, I walked 10 to 13 miles for 10 days straight. Which is an incredible distance just to walk every day. Especially when you're not used to walking very much. But I had my first rest on Tuesday. It was a car day, and so we spent a lot of time in the car, just trying to get here, back home. And then I slept not even 2 hours in my own bed, and then had to start working to prepare for family to come in. I haven't had much time to rest. That's for certain. What is that mod that replaces the depleted stack with a new one? That is just, pick block. And so to do that, that's in controls, and I believe it's in keybinds. Yeah, pick block, gameplay. I use middle mouse button, so the scroll wheel, but you can set it to anything that you want, and then if you just pick block it, you can. Yeah, it's been in the game for a little while, but it's not. I don't think it has a key by default. I didn't know that. I'm such a noob. No, it's okay. It's one of those things. Once you know it's there, you use it all the time. But if you don't know it, it's not something you even think about having. I see. I'll take it. I'll take it. Where's my shulker? My shulker. Unreal said he hasn't had the motivation to play Minecraft, so he has said no to the Hitman job. Yeah, he's a little burnt out right now. I was gonna be impressed if he did get on. Unfortunately, you know, that's just the way things end up going with, Minecrafting in general for a lot of people. If you don't have a ton of things to do, your motivation to do said things just drops off the face of the earth. That's why I try to keep a lot of projects going on at once, so I can kind of swap motivations for a little bit. And also because it does kind of help pay the bills. There's nothing quite like, trying to play Starfield for a couple of days, and then suddenly everybody's against you because you're not playing Minecraft. True story. I'm not salty. Just an interesting observation, It must be nice being able to play whatever game you want whenever you want, Do we have any other admins to stop the hackers and thieves? You guys have me. As for moderators, the only other moderator that would probably be able to help at the moment is probably going to be Admiral. And that's just because I don't know if Anna really is in any motivation to play Minecraft either. And when you're working with volunteers, you can't really be mad when your volunteers are ready to take breaks from the game that they've been playing since their childhood. Most of us here have been playing Minecraft for probably about half our lives, right? I've been playing for 12 years now. I think, or almost 12 years. And I'm 19, so that's over half my life. And, I can't expect everybody else to necessarily, just decide, oh yes, I can also play for 12 years straight. Some of us are a little more sane than others, and, so, I get it. I really do. But as for admins, you guys basically are just stuck with me for the time being until either Unreal is ready to come back, or if anybody new comes in that has some skill, or somebody steps up and shows that they're ready for that kind of responsibility. I'm always keeping my eyes open for that kind of stuff, but in the meantime, you guys just have me, and that's okay. Because really most of what's next for King SMP isn't really going to be heavily admin related. Like, it just means some of that stuff isn't going to be polished, which is what it is. Like, quests isn't really, it's near finished. It's just in my opinion, I think it needs a little bit more work. Pets need a little bit more work. You know, we haven't added every pet to the game yet. Events aren't finished. You know, we don't have 12 events lined up for next year yet. Which probably just means I need to have a mod meeting and we just need to discuss, hey, what's the plan? Is there a plan? If there isn't a plan, then I am taking charge of everything and, you know, it'll be whatever. But at the end of the day, everything is my job at the end of the day. It's just if anybody else wants to help me with said job, then they're more than able to. I don't want to do everything is the truth. Nor can I do everything. There are some things I cannot do. Like, I cannot make quests. I've tried, and, basically, the extent that we've had with me making quests was I almost had one done, and then, there was a little bit of a argument and a fight, and, so it never actually got added to the game. And we didn't ever put it in. So, I've never actually made a quest, / warps. Community areas, strongholds. Okay. So, you know, like, it just means, okay, we're not gonna have, you know, more quests. We're not gonna have more pets. Although I probably would still add more pets and quests. It would just be with a different implementation, or they may not be near the same, you know, interest level, perhaps, for lack of better terms, because I really can't think of a better term right now. So, you know, like, pets and quests probably won't get any more updates until Unreal's ready to come back, if he ever is. That's entirely up to him. But, you know, that's not the only things that might take a hit. Events. You know, we wanted those to be very unique, and they were. They kind of, unfortunately, near the end, kind of became a little less vanilla-like. We used more commands to kind of help make them more interesting. Which there's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it did lead to needing somebody to run it, which meant Unreal couldn't play most of the events because, you know, at the end of the day, when he has to run it, it's not fun for him to try to run it and play at the same time. It just doesn't work. So he unfortunately did miss out on a lot of that stuff. And, I mean, I can't say I blame him for being tired of it either, you know. When you're the only one that's actually able to do most of what you do, it gets tiring very quickly. There's a reason I had Unreal doing a lot of that stuff, because I was the only one doing a lot of that for a while. And, you know, we've brought on more mods over time, but at the end of the day, a mod can only do so much. One person can't, you know, carry every bit of the server, you know. And, you know, what that ends up being is we may just need to look at doing moderation differently in the next, you know, however long. And I don't know how that's gonna work yet. I haven't really thought too deeply about it, because every time I've sat down to make a King SMP plan, you know, things have changed. Like, I have a full plan for King SMP for 4 years, but that was hinging on a lot of things that have changed now. So, you know, things might not be the same in 4 years like what I have planned. Let's see. Let me catch up here on chat, guys. Speaking of events, I need to gamble. Casino. King, could you make casino public so people can gamble? So the casino was actually never server owned. It was run by DXIX and Unreal. And I believe some of the machines are broken now. So they don't really work to gamble anymore. So we may need to just make a new casino at some point. Might need to overhaul the modding system. Yeah, very likely. Maybe the builders can help with events since me and DXIX are online a bit. I have an idea for builders. I want to utilize them a lot more. Utilizing them with events is a very good idea, and we may possibly look into it. Because it'll mean it takes more off of me. I just have to focus on making the gameplay mechanics fun. But the builders, you know, they can make the 12 arenas or whatever the event's gonna be. And it could be fun. We'll have to look into stuff. I do want to utilize builders a lot more though, because I know you guys are itching to do new projects, and I wanna help you guys do what you do best. You know, I might not be able to build what you guys build, but I can kind of help point you guys in a direction, maybe. Let's see. I'll just ask DXIX to let us gamble because he is part of the Jerv now. Yes. And DXIX is probably cool with it. It's just a matter of whether or not all the machines are working or whatever, you know. But I think likely what's gonna happen is we'll probably have a new casino built. It'll probably be run by the server, so me. And we'll make sure there's plenty of games in there for you guys to use, like slot machines and, you know, maybe some other possibilities. I'm not gonna name a ton of them, but, you know, we already have one slot machine. But what if we had 3, so you guys could use them all at the same time, and, we'll change up the reward system a little bit to kind of make it more interesting. I don't know. And then, of course, you have to have stat poker. That's a must. And I think what I would do with that one is I would try to make it automated. So, you know, everybody does have a chance to play, even the quote-unquote dealer. The dealer would, in this case, just be a rule keeper. They're the person that knows all the rules about the stat poker, and they're trying to keep the game even as possible. But outside of that, you know, I want everybody to be able to play it. So, same with, like, I mean, I like Unreal's approach to, like, what was it, Blackjack? That one was a good one. So we may incorporate his design there, kind of update it a little bit though, because there were some issues with, I don't think necessarily the machinery, but something was broken on it, if I remember correctly. I feel like the Jerv has come a very long way. Oh, it definitely has. You guys have been doing a lot of you guys have been doing a lot of work. VC King, I'm not gonna hop into any VCs today just because I'm not gonna be on for too terribly long. I might possibly be able to hop in VCs later on, but I've still got family over, so I do want to visit with them as well tonight. Let's see. Okay, that's... Oh, okay. Also, I need perms for the Coliseum to do the leaves. Okay, if you want to do that, I can quickly give you those perms. Let's see. Edit claim permissions. Shop spawn base. I don't know. It might be spawn. I don't know if it got changed over to the Coliseum or not. Racial segregation. Okay. I think I may have possibly missed it. Spawn, Shell Coast, Market, King's House, New Claim. I think I may have missed it somewhere. Let's go spawn and see. /X claim. It doesn't have a claim. Oh, okay, I see. So slash world guard or slash RG info. Okay, Coliseum. Builders are a group, but maybe you're not part of the group. So RG group builders. Maybe not. Slash RG add member. And then it would be Coliseum, or no, add member G builder Indigo, right? No? Okay. Let's just add the region then. I'm done. It's getting the whole region. Coliseum. Alright, you should be able to build in it now, Indigo. No problem, later we can show you all the new stuff we've added. Yes, I would love to see what you guys have been up to. See if that works. No? Okay, let's see. RG info. Coliseum. Builder, Indigo. How do I change what your permissions are? There's a way to do it. I just need to remember how to add you to the group. Is that done by luckperms / LP group list? Group builder. Okay. List members. You're on here. Unreal must have changed something about it. I'm just gonna add you as an owner to this region. See if that works. No, still not working. You're right. It could be shops. See if you can do anything in here. Okay, yeah, it's the shops. Okay, I can fix that. Exclaim. Let's see. Edit claim permissions. Shops and player permissions. Add player. Indigo. Alright. Build, break, enter, interact, open chests, place entities. I'll give you full perms for the area, just be careful. Drop items and explosions. Okay. See if that works. There we go. Okay. That'll give you something to do. Thank you for volunteering for this. Good luck. Have fun. I suppose I should. You know what? I'll leave you on the region as the owner. Unreal can yell at me later. Slash back. Okay. Where's my dirt? Yes. Okay. Can I fly, please? There we go. Let me think. What were we gonna talk about? Oh yeah, so basically King SMP is gonna need some restructuring, but that's pretty well par for course. I think what I might end up doing is just kind of asking my friends what they think is best at this point, because it's always good to hear outside opinions. We always get too caught up in our own thought processes, and it screws us up. So, you know, I think I'm gonna probably just ask some of my friends what they think I should do, and see where that goes. You know, I want this server to be its own self-sufficient thing. But until then, I'm going to, you know, attempt to nurture this thing until it, you know, can live on its own. But I do still want to play on it even after it's successful. It's just, you know, King SMP as a whole, you know, has been fairly successful, but I want it to be self-sufficient, you know. Ideally, by the end of the month, I don't want to be, you know, losing money on paying for it to, you know, exist. That would be very, very cool. But we're also pretty far away from that. Okay. Hey Derek, how's it going? Good to see you. I will say, I am very proud of, like, where King SMP was at, like, earlier in the season. I feel like the server was... I feel like the server was something else entirely. It was going so well for a very short period of time, but it felt like I was actually happy with what was going on for a while, so I'd like to get back to that, maybe, at some point, you know? That sounds really depressing as well. That sounds so depressing. Because it sounds like I'm not happy with where it's at. It's not that I'm not happy, it's just I'm not satisfied, for lack of a better word. Who owns Jerv? I believe it's a board that owns it. So I would say probably Preserved Pie, Flames, Sam, maybe some more people, but I think the problem is the lack of things to do. I mean, yes, but also, I mean, no at the same time. I mean, with Minecraft, your whole thing is like, you know, you can do anything, and you know, you're supposed to kind of pick out what you do, but also I don't think people are interested in that, which is terrifying why they're on Minecraft. I think they're looking for like mini games or something, which you know, there's no problem with that. We do have a minigame district, but the big thing with minigames is playing with other people. And the only things to do alone would be quests, and that's not necessarily going to it's not necessarily going to... I don't know. I don't know what the term I'm looking for here is, but it's not necessarily going to fix the problem just adding more things to do. It's going to just slow down the problem. And I mean, you know, we are looking for more quality people. So, you know, we're looking for people that are going to build cool things. They're going to stick around with the server, and what I've been finding with that is you're looking for people that are going to be active with an active community. And how are we going to do the active community? I don't know. It's been our ongoing mission, but we've just never actually been able to solve that problem. And I mean, right now we're actually doing okay. I feel like, you know, considering we've got 6 people online right now, that's pretty darn good. And I'm hoping that we can make it even better by the time, you know, we do the relaunch. You know, maybe I can get a couple of other creators to hop in, and they can bring their communities on, and hopefully it'll kind of blend well. I don't know. Gosh, my back. Ugh. I don't know, so I don't know how much longer we'll be on, but we'll see. I do want to get more work done. I love doing this kind of stuff, but also like I'm tired and I have family and my back hurts. My arms hurt. My legs hurt. My legs are so incredibly heavy, guys. I know I said that a little bit earlier, but like it's bad. I don't know why they're heavy either, cuz like I don't know. I feel like I should be past my resting period, even though I didn't really rest much, but I feel like I'm in a new routine, so they shouldn't hurt. But they still are. Um so I don't know. If I looked it up on Google, I'm sure I know the answer. It would just tell me that I have, like, you know, leg tumors or whatever. So, I'm not gonna look it up. But, uh, if you guys want the Google answer, there it is. Do I have any more dirt? You know what people want? King pay to win. That's the secret to success. Well, I mean, yeah, that actually would work. Pay to win would make it so I don't have to pay for my own server anymore. And then, you know, people get addicted to the gambling loot boxes, and then, you know, from there, people just keep playing to try to get the free loot boxes to brag on the rich people who spent $10,000 to get that one dumb item. You're on to something, Indigo. You're on to something. Jeez, I'm yawning so much. Okay, let's see. So yeah. Anyway, I think, I'm going to work up some plans for King SMP, maybe even this weekend, but maybe not, because it just depends on if I have my setup back or not. Because I want to talk with my friends and just see what they think. I value their insights and their wisdom and all that. They know that this means a lot to me too, so they're not gonna just try to tell me to quit, you know. They're gonna probably have some sort of advice, hopefully. I don't know. Some of them might just tell me I don't know, and you know, that's what's okay. That's fine. The server is like 15 a month, right? Let me double check that. Prices have kind of changed a little bit. So I do need to check. Let's see. Where is... There it is, Shockbytes. Open a new tab. Shockbytes, servers, rent a server, Minecraft. Okay, we're running the $15 a month plan. And that gets us by okay. If you do it annually, it would be, let's see, $135, so, roughly around about, like, 12.5 a month, around about. You are paying without knowing the price. Let me get you on an annual payment. I do the annual payments. I got this server free last time, so I didn't have to pay it, but I am doing annual payments. They're 25% off, so it's a well worth the discount that you do with annuals. But it only helps if you remember that you are paying for it, you know. Servers. Okay, that one's suspended. I was wondering if it was gonna be or not. Okay. That one's still going. I need to talk to that person. I help run some servers, and somebody's been paying for their server, and I don't know if they still use it. I would love to save them some money, though, if they are done using it. Unreal dislikes me. I wonder why. Also, I don't know if we'll be doing... I mean, the quest team might still work. I just need to share the documentation with them and say, okay, you guys can make quests, but I'll be the final one to implement it or whatever. But yeah, basically, quest team never really got utilized, and I mean, there were some quests that got added, but it was just... we had a hard time with making the rewards worth it. That was the tough thing. And I don't know how much that team got utilized, really. You can't say that, King. That's mean. Wait, what did I say? What was mean? I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to be mean. I don't remember what was mean or what could have possibly been mean. I just didn't mean it mean if I did say it. I wonder why. Oh, well, you see, Derek, he has a very big habit of exploding things. Yeah, enough said. Enough said. No, dude, you blew up a house after... Who bought it? Was it Flames that bought it? Or was it Sam? But you blew up the house after they bought it. And then, I feel like you blew up something else. I'm trying to think. Flames bought it, Flames. He bought it with a netherite block. Nuh-uh, my house. I'm pretty sure it was Flames by the time that he bought it. So, like, you know, again, it's just concerning. That's all. Especially when they're trying to build up, like, an empire, you know. Capitalism. Something like that. will abuse you. Gosh. Okay. Wow. That's escalating. Okay. Trying to think. What would I do to King SMP if I could gut it like a fish right now and just do whatever I wanted? If I had an unlimited budget right now with King SMP, that's what you know what? That's what I should be thinking of when I'm coming up with business plans is if I had an unlimited budget, what would I be doing? And then find a way to make my current budget work because I can guarantee you we can make it work. We're just not. So maybe that's what I need to do for my next team meeting for King SMP is just discuss with everybody like, okay, if you had an unlimited budget and you were in charge of King SMP, what would you do? And then just go from there, you know? Okay, so we're gonna hire people. Well, we can't do that, but what can we do in place of hiring people? Well, we can get volunteers and train people, you know? King, can you come please? King, can you please come to the Jervland because Pi has to leave soon? We want to give you a tour. Would you guys be available on Monday, perhaps? And if not Monday, maybe next Friday? I'm not gonna be on too much longer either, but, well, I might be, I don't know. Yeah, sure, okay. That would be much better, because I'd actually have my full setup, and so, we'll be able to take a look around in much better comfort. Right now, I have a mic shoved up in my face in the most uncomfortable way. That sounds really strange to say. But yeah, it is not a comfortable setup here. So yeah. But I hopefully we can do that Monday, Friday, whenever works best, but we'll see. Let me think. Write an essay, Derek. Yeah, they really want the essay. And I don't think they will just let you not write the essay. It's required by everybody. So what would I do if King SMP had an unlimited budget and I was in charge? Well, I am in charge, but it doesn't have an unlimited budget. Thank you also. So if King SMP had an unlimited budget, first things first, I'd pay my staff. We can't do that though. So, that's off the list. Second, I'd want more players. How would we do more players? We would need art. Either commissioned or made, however we can get art. So how would I go about fixing the issue of not being able to afford art? Well, either suck it up and pay it, go to Fiverr and pay somebody cheap, which I would prefer to not do either. I'd like to keep it in the community if I can. And then that leaves learning how to art, which is okay as well. I wouldn't necessarily mind trying to learn how to do art. We just need to kind of figure out our logo and our banner and do it. Okay, so, you know, we have our branding now for King SMP. What's our next move? I would say new server trailer. So let's just say, oh yeah, we would want to pay somebody to do that. You know, well, we can't afford to pay somebody to do that, so I'm going to do it. And we're going to do several trailers. We're not just going to do one, we're going to do several. That would be King Chan. Oh gosh. Derek. I don't know what to do with you, man. I don't know what to do. Okay. Slash TP or Minecraft TP Sam me. There you go. It happens. This is what I mean, King. I did not mean to. Next is gonna say gosh. Anyway. You see what I have to deal with? Yes. That's another thing I would do. If King SMP had an unlimited budget, I would get a plugin that would have, I thought I heard somebody behind me. I would get a plugin that has a chat filter. And then we would add a chat filter, back to King SMP. We used to have a chat filter, but it would block things like basement and a couple of other words. What was it? What was the other word that it would block a lot that I even used and it would block it? I don't remember what caused us to remove it. It may have been of. For some reason I want to say of may have been blocked. I don't know. But yeah, maybe a new chat filter would be nice, which that might be an easy plugin to make, which means, you know, maybe I should spend some time learning how to make Minecraft plugins. That's on the list. There's a plugin like that now. There was one, but it was over the top sensitive. And I'm sure we could have configured it a little bit better, but I don't know. Let me think. What are some other things for King SMP that we do? Oh yeah, so more than one trailer. So a trailer that would appeal to inviting creators to play on my server and inviting their viewers to play. A trailer inviting general Minecraft players. And then probably a trailer to invite hardcore Minecraft players. Players that want a Minecraft server that's taking themselves seriously. So builders and people that are looking for a challenge as well. Like crap would be crap wouldn't I think crap was allowed, but certain words wouldn't even send. So like for example, the word basement. There's a reason it wouldn't allow it, because it detected another word within it. And it wouldn't even send it your chat. So if you tried to send the word, it wouldn't send, and then your whole chat message would just be deleted. And it was like, oh, okay. Booty didn't work. Yeah, booty wouldn't work. There was a couple of other weird ones that just didn't work, but you could also say things like butt, and it would be fine with it. Cement. Yes, that's the one. I have kids in my basement. It sent that one always was fine for some reason. No, basement. Any word with basement or sentence with basement in Minecraft chat used to not work. That was the word. 100%. Yes, 100,000%. No cap. But, you know, maybe make 4 different Minecraft server trailers so we can invite people to play on our server. What else would I do? I'd probably... we would have some custom-made plugins. I don't know what they'd be yet, but we'd try to get some custom-made ones. Villager pet. Is that a thing we have in the pet plugin yet? I know Unreal kept telling us no, that he wouldn't let us have the villager pet, but if he's done working on the server for now, I will bring the villager pet. It will happen. You guys will love me as the head admin now, because I of all people brought the villager pet to our doorsteps. That is if I can. I don't know if it's even doable. It may not be in the plugin yet. And if it isn't, I will ask the developer myself, hey, you know, I've been running a server and we want villager pets. Is that a thing that's on the scope? I think it was. He just didn't want it. I know he didn't want it. I also need to check the Minecraft TOS because I am trying to get the server listed as a official server on the server list for the server browser thing that they talked about like a month ago. I'm trying to get King SMP on there, and in order to be on there, you do need to be following TOS. So I need to probably, you know, work on that a little bit. Hello, King. How's it going? It's going well. How's it going, Bionics? Good to see you again. What's poppin'? As Nightfall says there. We're just working on my village thing over there for a little bit. And we're also kind of talking about the state of King SMP and where we want to take it in the future. So right now, we've been kind of asking ourselves this question of, if I had unlimited money, and you guys can play too now that I think about it. If you had unlimited money and you were fully in charge of King SMP, say I'm dead or I just didn't want to run it anymore and I gave it to you, you had unlimited money, what would you do to King SMP? And you can get as detailed as you want or as undetailed as you want to be, but I'm curious what you guys would do with unlimited money to make King SMP, you know, better. Like Derek said. That's a great answer. That is a fantastic answer. Brand new whip just hopped in. I would first pay the builders. I mean, honestly though, if I had unlimited money, I'd make the King SMP or the King server network. And it would very likely include the builders getting paid to work on spawn areas and you know, some pretty complex buildings. So you guys would actually definitely be getting paid by that point. Let's see. The Adjurv tag would make the server better. More pets, more events. Am I not late? No, definitely not. Not at all. Pay the builders, no one else. Fantastic idea. Even with unlimited money, we pay nobody else, just the builders. Pay the Jerv, gosh. Okay, because I usually am. To be late is to miss the stream, I would say. If the stream is still live, you're not late, man. Late, I mean, time is relative, I suppose. So to some you would be late, to some you are early, and yet to others you're here precisely on time, just when you're meant to be. Then maybe tweak the claims plugin, since sometimes it can be Yeah, I mean, that's a fair criticism. Couldn't pick on the Kirby stuff, so I bought them all. Oh, gosh. I would get a server with at least 16 gigabytes of RAM or more. I would pay developers to make plugins that aren't too game-changing. I know someone who had a small SMP, and when they got big, they made it into a pay-to-win server with Skyblock and SMP and prison server. I don't want it to turn into a network. I see. Okay, that makes sense. So, I definitely can agree with the claims plugin tweaking. We would definitely, with unlimited money, all of our plugins would be done by people working on King SMP, and then, you know, that would be something that we make and have in-house, so that, you know, we just pay somebody to work on them. Because it's one of those things. for what our server is, we don't need all of the things that the claims plugin has, and we need things that it doesn't have. But this one just has the best implementation of claims that I've seen for a while. But it does mean that, you know, at the same time, it doesn't quite work intuitively for all people, or, you know, maybe it needs to have some visual effects for the chunk borders so people can see it a little bit better, or it doesn't work chunk border at all. Like, you know, I definitely like the UI. I think that is a must for pretty much any of our stuff at this point. Let's see. Never mind, huh? 2 months. It's been a while, man. Something simple, yeah, claims. How about we make it play for 60 minutes, pay $20? I like that idea. Maybe more custom item unlockable by interactions with other players. I do kind of like that idea. With that, I would say if we could figure out a good way to make custom items that are like, okay, if you send... I know this isn't trackable right now, but with an unlimited budget, we would make it trackable. If you send 500 chat messages, and they can't be spam, you know, it has to be unique chats, and if you're caught trying to break the rules on it, then you will be, your item will be removed. But it gives you some sort of custom item or a custom flair in chat. I don't know. But I like the idea of having more social items and interactions and stuff to encourage people to talk. I kind of like that idea. Or titles with perks. Since we have unlimited money, play 60 minutes, and we pay the server $30 an hour like a job. Gosh. Yeah, that would be funny. As for 16 gigabytes of RAM, right now we wouldn't need it, but obviously if the plan was to make the server bigger, 16 gigs of RAM isn't that unrealistic to need. Paying developers to make plugins, absolutely agree with that, DXIX. I would say I would want to do a server network, but definitely don't make it pay to win. And the main focus would always be the SMP. Like, one day in the future, I want to have a minigame server, but that's entirely different from the SMP, in my opinion. Like, you're going to get to it from the same hub, but the idea is the SMP is the bread and butter, you know? That's what we do best. Let's see. Right now, server is 6 gigabyte or 8 gigabytes, right? No, it's actually 6 right now. It's $15 a month, or because I'm doing it yearly, it's really $13 a month, I think. Maybe a little bit less, possibly. But yeah, we're actually on 6 gigs of RAM. Pay to get unbanned from Perm. Honestly, I have seen people doing that, and it's kind of hilarious to me. I'm unsure if that falls within TOS. I'm gonna be honest. I'm unsure about that. I haven't read the terms and conditions all the way through, but that sounds like it should be a little bit busted. Let me think. Hey, Memer, how's it going? King, it's not worth it. What's not worth it? I'm scared now. What's not worth it? $20 for an unban. Oh, definitely not. I mean, if you're gonna be banned from a server, to spend $20 on a new account, or I mean, $20 on an unban is silly, because you could either buy a new account for 27 and get a free Bedrock edition with that, or alternatively, you could just alternatively buy a cracked account off of like another place. Not saying it's right, and I'm not suggesting you do it, but if you were looking at trying to be unbanned, that would be the way to go about it if you were a cheater. Let's see. Yeah, 100, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. Definitely. Want to see my base so far? I will be doing some base tours on Monday or Friday. I haven't decided which one, depending on which one you guys are able to do. Maybe both. But as for right now, I'm just gonna kind of chill for a little bit with you guys and play some dirt. Let's see. But I am excited to see all of your guys' stuff, because you guys have been busy while I've been gone. Well, some of you guys have been. How many people are online right now? We have 6 out of 25. I think there's only been one time we've ever maxed out the server capacity, and it wasn't even at 25. It was just, at the time, we had set it so low because people were generating so many chunks. I think it was I think I set it at 10. Maybe 15, but it did max out at that point. I'm trying to think. So, what I would do with unlimited money, and if I was in charge of King SMP, what I would do is I would pay somebody to do art to make, the King SMP branding. So, we're talking an icon, a banner, some other promotional things like logos and maybe some t-shirts, so we could, fund it more, assuming, the unlimited money is only a one-time deal and then you have to start making money. But, I would also say, I would pay somebody to make some server trailers, like I said, a couple of different trailers aiming at different audiences, and then pay to have those put up as ads on, Twitter and YouTube and Twitch. And then send them also off to other players or people like certain creators and say, hey, could you advertise our server, or send them out to my friends and see if they'd be willing to play on the server or whatever. Then after that, I think I would also, tweak our plugins, get all that working on it. I have one building. Yeah, not today. Not today. Let's see. King, am I Unreal? Oh yes, that is Unreal. Let's see. What else? What else? What else would I do with King SMP with unlimited money? We'd get us some nice upgrades so the server could run very, very smoothly. Probably swap from our current host to, a non-Minecraft hoster, so we could run Cloudflare into it to help with DDoS protection and, all that fun stuff. Then we would also, let's see, what else would we do? I would also pay people, pay my mods to, mod, and then, pay people to kind of help with the planning so I don't have to do it all. Not that I don't want to do it all, but I don't have time to do it all. So I really don't want to do it all. Let's see. I was busy for one day. The space is made without Lightmatica. I feel like Lightmatic has made it too easy, and I have lost motivation because of it. Also, now I have low creativity. Lightmatica was nice, and it is still nice. I only use it in certain scenarios, though. I like to freehand everything if I can. I like to freehand if I can, but if I'm not, if it's something that's too large or that has to be a certain way, like redstone, then I will use a Lightmatica. Like the trees, for example, are going to be made from Lightmatica because they're so large and I'm not skilled enough with it that it's going to be more fun for me to do a schematic rather than try to freehand that. Oh, gosh, wow. Okay, that sneeze hurt. Oh yeah, get your own server hosting or pay for it like Hypixel did. Yes, that would be the dream, especially because bless you, King. Thank you, I appreciate it. But you know, especially since the dream isn't to just own King SMP, but also own, you know, King mini games or whatever I don't know. On top of, you know, the whole King server network. I have like a whole idea of what I want the King server network to be. And then eventually I'd like it to also incorporate with the what is it called? You see, I was going to tell you guys. Oh yeah, my content creator SMP that I want to run at some point, but can't because I just don't have the resources or the contacts yet. There we go. Prince Games, not to be confused with Prime Gaming. Yes, that's the one. But yeah, I want to do more projects than just King SMP because you know the truth is SMPs are gonna have their good days and their bad days, and it's good to diversify a little bit on what you're focusing on. Like the main focus and intent is for King SMP to be the best SMP ever, but maybe a way to get more people to play on the SMP is to attract them originally to, you know, a Bed Wars server. But then they later find out, oh, there's also an SMP on here. Let's see what that's about. And so like, wow, okay, that's like a really cool server. I wanna hang out on there more, you know. I think that's going to be the play in the future. We'll see. Okay, let me hop down here. We gotta finish lighting up everything down here. It's a little dark. I was kind of hoping to finish all the dirt layers for the first level today, so I could do some of the mountain cliff for Monday's stream. But it looks like we're not gonna get that done tonight. I'm gonna try to hit the 2-hour mark again tonight. But I am still very tired. I'm very, very tired. Ow. King, what's up? What's up? DXIX says the casino is part of the spawn claim because when all the claims reset. Oh, I see. Okay. I'll have to do some work to it, probably. King, if you require sleep, you should go night-night. Well, the truth is, I'm tired, but I'm not gonna go to sleep. So, like, it's one of those situations of, like, I have things I need to do after stream. especially work related, but also I do need to talk to the family again. Some of them are leaving tomorrow, so I do want to get some last couple of fun times with them in before they leave. So we'll see. I am the almighty King Eggnog the Third. Gosh. I didn't even know there was two other ones. The third one. Okay, let's see what this looks like from above. It's not the worst. I just don't have the willpower to get more dirt, to be honest. I somehow used up all what I had. Ow. Yeah, for December, you should change your Discord name to King Eggnog. That's typically what we do. I actually usually change it right after Thanksgiving, but I decided I was gonna wait till December this year. I do need a Christmas. I do need a Christmas profile picture, I think. I might have to see if Nuggy could do a quick Christmas hat for the king profile picture or something. And I need to finish. Oh gosh, there's some YouTube stuff I need to do like really badly. I'm sorry. I'm not in the right state of mind. No, I'll make it. Oh gosh. Oh boy. I got you, bro. I'm a little bit scared. I'm a little bit scared, I'm not gonna lie. Can the sock please come on? It is really tight. Let flames cook. I'm sorry, I can't read. Let him cook. Okay, he's going to cook. He can cook. I'm not gonna guarantee that I will eat whatever he cooks, but I will let him cook. Okay, what am I gonna do? Do I have any dirt whatsoever? You know what? I actually do know what I can do. We're gonna take a small break from this project because I've been working on it for not that long, but you know, there's other projects we can go do. So over here, right, there's this lovely project, and I want to show you. I want to show you what it is. We started it. I'm a true King Regnog. That man is an imposter. We started it, and then I didn't have time to finish it, but it does exist, right? So I'm hoping maybe we could do a little bit of work to it today. I'll cook a feast. Oh gosh. So maybe we can actually do some work. You know, it's kind of looking like a prison, but you know, it's a charm. It's part of the charm. That's what it is. It's just the charm. So we need some dark oak wood, and then I really need more dark oak wood. Do I have dark oak trees? Well, there we go. Sailor King, that's me. I'm King. I I don't even know how to begin to pronounce those. King Regius Naugius the 23rd. Gosh. I need Unreal. Why? Why? What do you need Unreal for? I'm really curious. The Strider would not move. TP to me. Unreal's probably busy with his girlfriend. Unreal doesn't really have much desire right now to play Minecraft, and there's a very good reason for it. It's because nobody would leave him alone for longer than 10 minutes, so he really couldn't even play the game. So Unreal is on leave of absence right now. So, you know, I would just say, be patient. I know it's not easy, but, be patient, because he has been a very busy man, and he deserves some time off. Accidentally stripped me of my OP. I know. Just no. That's no. It's so wrong. Where is my... There it is. Okay. I no longer have access to Bagel's base. I paid for this. See, I'm going to have a meeting with Unreal later, whenever suits us the most. I want to be conducive to his timing as well. But when he does have time, then we'll consult what he wants to do, if anything at all, anymore. And if he does want to do things, then I will let him just do those. But anything past that, he's not gonna have any... I'm kind of debating whether or not to even give him ability to do those things. And then also, the other thing is, if he doesn't want to do anything like that, then I will take over. But it means you guys will have to put in support tickets on Discord, and I will get to it when I get to it. That's probably the best way to do it, honestly. Truthfully speaking, that would probably make it easier on Unreal too. If you were still doing this kind of stuff, is putting in a bug report through Discord instead of, or a support ticket on Discord instead of, you know, just constantly pinging him. I'm sure that gets old very, very quickly. I mean, I know it does, because I used to get pinged all the time. I still get DMs all the time. Nothing quite like eating dinner with your family and then somebody's like, "Hey, King, what are you streaming tonight?" Or, "Hey, King, do you want a VC?" Or, another one that I get a lot while I'm eating dinner is, "Hey, King, insert thing here is broken on Minecraft," or "Can I be mod?" Those two right there happen so frequently right when I'm eating dinner with my family, and I'm just like, I'm not even gonna answer right now. I'm not even gonna answer right now. Let's see. That reminds me, "Hey King, one of you see..." Oh gosh, "Hey King, can I be mod?" See, here's the thing. I can't quit. Because if I quit, then it looks like I quit, like, everything, and I don't want to do that. So, like, I just have to deal with it. King, can you tell Unreal to fix the Strider? He's on a break. I can't tell him to do anything. He is free to do it on his own will, but I don't think it's a thing he can actually fix. Yes, King, give DXIX VC. He deserves it. Okay. That's a lot of dark oak, so I should be fine for now. Can you fix it, King? It isn't fixable. It's a Bedrock issue. It's not a Java issue or a plugin issue. It's strictly on Java or Bedrock, if I remember correctly. King Sam told me to tell you to VC him tomorrow. It's been like that since last year, I think. In other words, a while. Yeah, it's not something any of us can fix, truthfully. If the Strider isn't moving, then that's a plugin issue where we don't make our plugins, so some developer's gonna either have to fix that or Bedrock just needs to get good. Okay. Also, there is no rule saying we can't be other people. Staff members have the right to change your name if it is inappropriate or hard to ping. Yeah, that is that is kind of funny. Okay. Oh, there's Unreal. Hey King, can I get your IP, please? No. I'm gonna just say no on that one. Okay. What am I gonna do? Yes, I'm going to do this. This right here. Right now. All of this. King, where do you want your bombs located? I didn't know I ordered any bombs. I don't know. I don't know is the answer. Age regression, gosh. I feel like I'm dying. Of a stroke, probably. Check rules. Oh boy, here we go. What am I about to see? King's Castle. Rules. Nice. That fits in lovely, man. I like it. Okay. What am I looking at here? What do you got? Deleted that because of politics. Didn't want to get banged by the band hammer and really yelling at me. Yes, definitely watch the politics. I don't know what you said, but yeah, watch the politics. Hey King, can you send me your skin files so I can make you a Christmas King? I have a Christmas King, and I will wear it, as soon as December rolls around. You guys aren't ready for it. For those of you who haven't seen it. For those of you who have seen it, just shut your mouth. It's gonna be beautiful, and I want it to be a surprise. Plug that in. So I closed stream. Could you repeat where you want your bombs? I didn't know I ordered any bombs, but hypothetically, if I did order bombs, I would want them placed. I can't make that joke, can I? I'm going to anyway. I would like my bombs. There's a very specific spot that I would like you to put the bombs, okay? I'm going to make this joke, and I'm gonna regret it. There's this specific city, right? And it's somewhere in Asia, okay? Do I need to say any more by chance? Or do we understand what I'm trying to get at here? Don't use that Christmas skin, King. Oh, I'm going to use it. What, in your tower? No, not in the tower. Don't mention democracy or ban. What do you need, Derek? The Far Harbor, like from Fallout. Yes, totally. No, there's two places in Asia. True. Breaking your own rules, King. What do you mean breaking my rules? I don't have any rules. My me rules? No. No rules. King is higher than the rules. I am the rules, man. Hypothetically, Unreal. If you were wanting if you had, okay. Hypothetically, right? Hypothetically, okay? This is a hypothetical question. In case you didn't know, right? If I died, you can't tell, but I'm looking at where my camera would usually be. I'm looking dead into it. If I died and you inherited the server and my life insurance money, which would probably be equal to nothing, but let's say it was worth millions and you had practically unlimited money and you had the server, what would you do to make the server better? I'm curious to hear what you would do. You could do absolutely anything because my legacy actually means nothing, so you didn't even have to follow the original vision. What would you do? Hire fake players to play 24/7? Bro's gonna add some AI bots to the server just to play and trick people into thinking they're on. That, that's actually kind of a decent idea, like having an AI that plays. And, it's gonna play slower than everybody else, but just to see what it does, I kind of like that. Good night, Kirby. Good to see ya. Thanks for popping in. We'll hopefully catch you again later. I kind of like, I'm kind of intrigued by the concept of having a fake player that does play, though. Okay, this might not be good enough. I don't know if I like it or not. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, from down below, what does it look like? Yeah, I think I know what I have to do. Oh. Okay. Hi. Another hypothetical question, Unreal, if you're there. Would you have time, by chance, maybe next week at some point to have a small, very minuscule, really, hopefully minuscule, mod meeting, just so we're all on the same page, just by chance. If not, that's okay, but, I'm just throwing that out there because, I'm thinking about it now. Kind of menacing. I should. Wait, what? Wait. The mod meeting is menacing? I mean, let's see. Maybe some events with IRL prizes. That could be really nice. I could even tonight or over the weekend if you really want. Maybe over the weekend. Probably not. Well, we might be able to fit one in tonight. We'll see. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. I'm not gonna be online too much longer, so we'll see. I've come with your bomb shipment. Oh gosh. You can just set them out here in the front if you want. I'll move them to wherever I need to put them later, you know. I'm hoping he doesn't mean like he's going to blow up wherever he puts the bombs, because that could be really bad. Oh. Maybe he didn't come with the bomb shipment. Maybe he lied. Okay. What do I want to do here? I kind of want to make it like a larger overhang. And so it'd be more like this, and then we replace the other dark oak with spruce. I think it might look a little bit better. You place them in your mountain. Oh no. 2-hour mark. Yeah, let's go. We'll go a little bit longer. I want to get this overhang done really quick, and then I'll be ready. Man, it's been a long month, guys. I'm so tired. I can't wait. I can't wait just to be able to sit back and relax for not even a day. There, you know, the term no rest for the wicked. I'm starting to think there's no rest for the righteous either, man, because I seem to be pretty busy, and not complaining or anything. There's nothing wrong with being busy. It's just I haven't been able to catch a break for a little while. Hello. My father just sent me this. Oh boy. Alright, let me pull it up. I have it on my phone. Where I've been reading chat for a while. Oh gosh. That is beautiful. I love that. I love that one so much. Okay, oh, wow. Okay. He gave me a lot of bombs. I'm going to place these in the front yard just for the time being. But wow. We have some bombs. I don't know what I'm gonna use these for yet, but be afraid. All of you, be afraid. I didn't look at him, I promise. Okay, let me sleep in a bed really quick. Are we good to sleep? Hey, Unreal. Wow. Howdy. Let's see. I need to do a little bit of work over here. Alright. I feel like I've been gone so long, guys. I'm so out of practice. It feels wrong. Like I don't know. I don't know. It's just what I'm doing half the time, it feels like. I want to make some videos like very soon. Like as soon as I have the house back to the way it's supposed to be, well, the way it's supposed to be now. I'm trying to remind myself. I don't have a cat anymore. But as soon as everything is the way it's supposed to be now, we will have so many videos in production, and maybe I'll actually get them done. Did you know I spent, like, an absurd amount of time on a video, and then I just decided to scrap it? Yeah. I don't care to admit it too much, but I may have spent like 12 hours on, like, I think maybe possibly 3 minutes of footage, and I deleted it. I deleted it. I didn't even render it out to put in the archives. I just deleted it. Well, I might have it somewhere, but I'm pretty sure I deleted it. It might be backed up somewhere. What was it about? What? It was about it was about it was gonna be a new series, and I didn't like the concept of the series anymore. So I just opted to scrap the entire series and all my progress on it, and then I figure out something else. The survival one you mentioned? Possibly. See, it wasn't a very good idea. Well, it had potential, but the problem was I don't see it being sustainable. So what it was going to be, because I guess I can spill the beans on that now, was it was going to be like a ChatGPT plays Minecraft sort of deal, right? And so I asked ChatGPT, how do I play Minecraft? And then asked it to give me some steps to do. And then I built stuff and did whatever it told me to do. The first episode was kind of fun, and I felt like it was going to be a pretty cool series. And so I spent a lot of time on an intro for it. I made like a full-on like movie intro sequence. And by the time I finished it, like the intro sequence, I felt like it just was missing a lot of. I started thinking about the series more. I was like, I don't see this actually like being a good video. So yeah, I spent a massive amount of time on it, and then just scrapped it all. Let's see, I want that right here. Let's see, when's the next event in 3 years? Oh man, my creativity has ran dry. Yeah, so don't ask Unreal a whole bunch of questions, guys. Give them some time. Let's see, give me placing and opening perms. I have a barrel. Okay. Edit claim, new claim, player perms, add player, memer. And then I want you to be able to open chests. And, you can also drop items. I'll allow it. Okay, that should be okay. Hopefully. I got really burnt out of Minecraft the past month or for like the first time in like probably 2 years. Yeah. It's he's not coming back yet either. He's just here temporarily. Like this isn't his big return yet, guys. Just give him some time. Let's see. I've been playing Phasmophobia and Sea of Thieves a ton. Maybe it is. No, it isn't. See, the thing about, like, burnout is, like, if you aren't prepared to, like, immediately address your burnout, it's going to suck. And so, I got burnout when Theo left. With Theo leaving, that situation, I mean, it was just everybody realized, oh, yeah, nobody else plays. Theo was literally the only person that played, right? So, when you lose the person that is playing the most, it made everybody else realize, oh yeah, the server's basically dead. I don't really feel like playing all of a sudden. And I definitely don't blame anybody, because I get that. I very much get that. So I think everybody just kind of realized after Theo left, oh yeah, nobody plays. When Theo left, it was pretty much me all the time, and then once I was gone, everyone else left for the most part. Yeah. Especially after, like, I've been gone, like, nobody was on. So, like, when you're looking at nobody being on even offline, or even when I'm, when nobody's online at all, anytime during the week, besides when I'm on, it's dangerous. But when I'm not able to get on, it's really bad, because it's just dead. Now, that being said, it's been alive for the past couple of days. I've been noticing a lot of you guys have been playing a little bit more recently. But, and I appreciate that. But, I think it's cool. You're not a person, Derek, you're a demon. But yeah, I think with just King SMP in general, what needs to happen at this point is I just need to do some restructuring, which is what my meeting is going to be about. I'm going to be 1000% honest here, guys. The meeting that's coming up, it's not going to be a huge meeting. It's just going to be me and Unreal kind of discussing what he wants to do, if anything, and then what I'm going to do in order to make all that work. It's not going to be anything super insane where King SMP is getting a huge comeback or King SMP is going away. No, it's none of that. It's literally just going to be Unreal and I just kind of chatting about stuff, catching up probably as well. We always go off topic and end up talking about something completely unrelated, so that's probably also going to happen, but that's what the meeting's going to most likely entail. And then Jerv happened. Yes, Jerv also happened. And Jerv has been nice. It's added something new for some people to take part in. So I'm sure that's helped a lot with people's interest. I get that a lot of people can't play and just be satisfied with building. But for me, I just love to build. That's all. I literally, I'd be content with the amount of blocks we have right now and this just being Minecraft for a while. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the idea of the new blocks that are coming, but I'm so content with what we already have. I'm gonna be honest. I'm so content with what we've got. Let's see. Honestly, I have no interest in Jerv, but I appreciate the lore. I enjoy lore and the propaganda. I love lore. I don't know the lore, but I don't know much about Jerv. So, it's been pretty cool, just to see people taking interest in doing anything on the server. Because for the longest time, it's felt like it was basically just me doing my builds, and then occasionally other people would pop on and, you know, dance around a little bit, and that's about it. So seeing other people take interest in doing stuff, it's nice. It's very, very nice. Also, the G is pronounced like gorilla. He knows he just doesn't care. Yeah. It's kind of just me trolling them because I think it's funny. I'm also going to start a shop to give newer players a start. That's going to be a good idea. Possibly. It's hard. I think really the next step in King SMP for what I want to do is going to require probably a lot of manipulation. And by manipulation, I mean I'm probably going to just ask my friends, flash my my eyes, like my puppy eyes or whatever they're called, right? And you know, everybody's gonna like feel so bad for poor old King, and then boom, I get what I want, right? That's how it works. That's definitely how it works. King, Mr. King, King, what? You baited them, King. Once we finish this outpost, we should take 1 to 2 week break from builder stuff. That's gonna be what the meeting is also going to kind of entail. Is I want a full list of building projects. I have some things that I would like to kind of discuss about that because I'm intrigued by the build team and I think it could be utilized a little bit more. So I'm going to attempt to make it more usable than what it currently is. Because it's not that you guys don't want to build. It's just you guys don't know what to build yet. Alright, Triking. Oh, you guys are doing great. It's just we don't utilize you guys as much as we should. Most of the builder projects are at the base. Yeah, I mean, like, I think it's just more so, yeah, like, builders, you guys don't have, like, any projects ever in terms of, like, variation. It's all either farms or builder base or outpost, and you know those things are all fine. They're great things to do, but also, you know, they're not necessarily fun things to do all the time. Most of it is refining things. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to give you guys more projects that are fun and try to break it down for you guys a little bit more. Like the outposts are for newbies and spawn. Yeah. So my idea is I kind of want to break things up so you guys kind of have breaks and stuff. Let's see. Which I did 80% of the building for the builder base. Theo did a good chunk. He and Unreal did the sorting in the storage room. King TP'd me to you. Why? Why? Are you doing an underwater outpost? No. No, that would be too much work. Too much work for not enough outcome. My stuff is there. Now, Derek, why would you die here? That's why. How do you manage to die everywhere? I'm starting to question this. I'm starting to understand Unreal's frustration here, you know? Do you have any idea how much work it is for me to have to cheat to let you get over here? Oh, that's the wrong way. I literally have to type in a full command for you. Just to get you here because you killed yourself. Somehow. It's really impressive. He needs a totem or 1,000 of them? Yeah. I don't get it, man. I am so confused how he manages to get himself killed every single time. It's disturbing. It's very, very disturbing. Check images. All right, give me a second. Do I not? Can I pick this up? There we go. Server's struggling. Okay. There we go. Alright, images in King SMP, or King's Castle, sorry. Images. Oh, jeez. That is a profile picture. That is a profile picture. Wow. Jeez. Okay. I'm gonna click off of that just for the time being. Okay, server lag. Yeah, it was lagging. I think we're okay now, but yeah, there was definitely some lag. The TPS was a little garbage, but it's okay now. Gotta go? Alright. See ya, Derek. Thanks for hanging out. Much appreciated. We'll catch you again, hopefully later. Have a great stream, King. Thank you, I appreciate it. We're coming up on 2.5 hours. We're almost done with the brim. In fact, I think it's ready for our next layer. Yeah, let's do this. I don't know exactly how this build is gonna turn out. Because I didn't plan much of it, to be honest. Like, it was mostly freehand in the beginning, and it's all freehand now. So it's going to be... It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very, very interesting. Okay, what do we got in here? No spruce. Do I have spruce anywhere? I have this. This will suffice. Have you ever grown out a beard? No. No, I haven't. I've been thinking about it, but also at the same time, like, my face is already itchy as is. I'd imagine if I grew out a full-on beard, it would probably be pretty itchy. But I don't know. I've never tried. I have a couple of beard styles in mind, though, if I do try to grow it out a little bit. I don't know how to describe them, though, so... or are you cursed to be babyface? Well, right now I actually have some facial hair, but I shaved it right at the beginning of the month, so, it's not much. It is growing in pretty dark, though, like, I don't know. Well, you guys can't see it. I'm sorry. I was gonna show you guys what my facial hair looked like, but you guys can't see it, so, that's, oops, you know? You'll be able to see it soon, I guess. Whether or not it shows up okay on camera, that's a different issue. You know, a wise man once told me, anywhere hair grows can be itchy, which is everywhere, by the way. Very true. Very, very true. I cannot deny those facts. Hey Nuggy, how's it going? Good to see you. Okay, we're doing a little bit more. I just need, like, a crap ton of the spruce slabs. And I mean a crap ton. That's good enough for now, though. We don't need a ton at the moment. Just a fair amount. That should suffice. Hopefully. I'm mad at my boyfriend right now. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. How have you been? It's been a interesting month and an interesting day and week and a couple of hours. It's been an interesting life. But you know, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Like every day you think, "Oh yeah, things are actually fine right now." Uh Something strange happens like, "Oh yeah, my dad's guitar string breaks while I'm holding it and tuning it to the perfect pitch, by the way. It was tuned perfectly to an E, and then it somehow just snaps. Needless to say, I was a little bit angry, but I'm glad it only hit me. It whipped around and hit me instead of hitting like one of the kids that were also around. So I'm glad to say that I was the only one that got hurt, but still, it you know, kind of sucks. That sucks, King. Literally, I don't know what it is, but my luck this month has been immeasurably bad. It's just one thing after another. I don't get it. It's really concerning. Like, I think I'm supposed. I probably should just go and get life insurance right now because the way things are looking, I'm gonna be dead before the end of the year. Not to be morbid, but you know, the luck is just that bad. Tell that to my parents. Oh gosh, yeah, don't hit kids. Ouch, I love hitting kids. Gosh. We are one happy bunch, aren't we? King, can I have one shulker of stone back? I'll give you a diamond block back. You don't need to give me a diamond block back, but yeah, I got you. I can give you some stone. Okay, let's come over here. I think there's stone here. No, that's not stone. Is this stone? Yes. I will meet you at spawn. I need for base, understandably. I'm sure your base is gonna need a lot of stone too, so. Stone is just one of those materials, you can't go wrong with it. Ort is the only normal Canadian. Actually, never mind, I take that back. Man. We saw Ort today. That's always a rarity, man. Whenever we see Ort, it puts a smile on my face. I'm gonna go argue with my boyfriend now. Bye. Have a good night. I'll try to make it to next stream. Alright. Sounds good, Nuggy. Good luck. Have fun. And most importantly, have a good, clean fight. No below the belt shots. And here's your hydrate. Okay. Speaking of below the belt shots. It's really bad that I actually have a comment on this one. So. Okay. So. You know, you ever get kicked between the legs twice in one night? I have. And it was last night? No, 2 nights ago. It was midnight of Thanksgiving. So like December 23rd at 12 a.m. I had been kicked between the legs twice by my brother. Ouch. So, you know, I'm just throwing that out there. Yes, my month has been pretty rough. I'm still, like, I can feel the pain just thinking about it again. Like, when it happens, in case any of you haven't had this happen to you, and I pray that none of you have, and none of you will. But if you've ever had it happen, then you'll know that sometimes it's worse when it's not a full force kick, and it just barely, brushes up. But when it's a full force kick, it doesn't just stop in the immediate location, right? It it also goes through the nerves, up into your stomach, your kidneys, those areas. It put me on my knees, and I curled up in the fetal position when this happened to me. And I may have let out a couple of tears. Yeah. It's not fun. It's not fun. Anyway, have fun, Nuggy. Good luck. He's with Jerv. We've been making him get on more. I see. Fun, fun. Hey, as long as he's got a reason to be on, it'll be good. Genuinely, what did I hear? No, huh? Making him get on. Admiral was the one that dealt it. Yes. I would not take that kind of disrespectful behavior. I slept on them for 2 days. Yeah, don't do that either. I've been 100% kicked in the Infinity Stones before. Yeah, not fun, They're your Infinity Stones. Never should somebody ever kick the Infinity Stones, Ouchie, no childs for you. I know, after the Tron incident too, like, I'm just thinking, I might need to hurry up and get married, because there's not much, judging by the way things are going, there's not gonna be much opportunity here. I need to hurry up, get married, and, yes. Okay, does this look okay? Sure, that looks fine. Let's see. I heard something I never thought I would hear out of context. Slash ban Admiral Infinity Stones. Those ED ads might be useful in the future. I always laugh at them, but I mean, maybe now, it's... Ooh, that's not great. That's not great. Okay. It's 11:32. I've been going at this for about 2.5 hours, and we have reached a topic that I never thought we would be talking about on my stream, at least not for another, probably about 10 years, when I'm actually experiencing some solid issues like that we would just talk about. And I just wouldn't care because I probably already have, 12 kids. I don't know how many kids I'm gonna have. Now I'm thinking about it. How many kids do I want to have when I'm older? That is a wonderful question, and I think the true answer is however many my wife wants to have. But if I were my wife, I would want 4, maybe 5 or 6. 2 is optimal. Yes, 2 is at least good enough. 2 is good enough. 3 minutes of ad time, okay. Slash commercial 180. There we go. 420. Gosh, 6. I swear, if my wife wants 4+, I'm gonna not be with her. I grew up in a larger family, so I was the 4th out of 5 kids. I had a great childhood growing up with that. Now if she didn't want that many, I hope she's at least cool with 2, because I want at least 2. But you know, 3 or 4 is it sounds great, and you know, you'll know when the last one is your last one. You'll go, yeah, you know, I think we're good now. Um, 2 is best. 1, the child becomes a spoiled brat. 3, 1 is left out and is middle child. 0. 0 is a better answer, I guess, if when it comes to that. But you know, 2 is good when it comes to like evening out the time. But if you space out the children's birth enough, so you know, you don't have 2 toddlers, it's probably not so bad. But that being said, if you can deal with 2 toddlers and then, you know, space it out a little bit, another child, space out just a little bit more, another child. Your toddlers, by the time your third child, if you have 2 toddlers, right? By the time your third child is born, those 2 toddlers have grown up a little bit, so they're more self-sufficient now. They're not as bratty. So when you do have that one toddler, you know, you can full focus him. It's not going to be so bad. And then, you know, you have your other one. By that point, the kids are able to help take care of your baby. It's going to be wonderful. It's easy. So easy. Listen, man, I should write a parenting book. I totally know how this works. OMG, look who it is. We're Facecam. Hey, Raycoon, it's good to see ya. I am currently in not my room, and so I don't have my full setup with me, but I did want to stream tonight, so I opted to do no face cam and just brought my PC into the room with the mic, and here we are. Yes, well, as my mother always says, when in doubt, take one out. I like that idea, DXIX. Bro, I'm almost 15 and my sister is 33. Gosh, that is an age gap. Now that being said, I am 19 and my sister is 30. So, you know, there is still an age gap there as well. But, you know, by the time I was born, she was able to help take care of me. So that helped my parents, you know, with their sanity. Not bad. I'm almost 15. My dad is 63. I'm 19 and my dad is 50 something. I'm having a hard time here. Hang on. Math. The math is not mathing. King, you should know that age is just a number. You obviously aren't very woke yet. Gosh. Hello, Raiders. Welcome on in. We are talking about how many children I'd like to have in the future. How are you guys doing? Good to see you all. How are you? It feels like forever since I've talked to you guys. I know it was just a couple days ago, but how are you doing? Hi, Alias. Hi, Virus. How's it going? Let me get you a raid, or a shout out here. Sorry, not a raid. How do... There we go. Speaking of how many kids I want to have, I'm curious about your opinions on this, guys. Do you think 5, 6, possibly even 7? I think 7 might be too many, but, you know, maybe 6 maximum. Is 6 children too many? I mean, they're gonna be mini-me's, so let's take into account the fact that they're going to be me. 6 isn't that bad. Okay, anyway, what were you guys up to today? Let's see. Almost 16, nice. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you, homie? I'm doing okay. It's been rough. I'll kind of recap the past couple of days for you guys really quick, but how was the Valorant? Have some decent games and met some good teammates. Hey, yo, let's go. 6 is a lot. Honestly, I would do 3 max. 6 would be so much work. But here's the thing, if you space them out enough, then you can do child labor, right? And so that's where you get the oldest to take care of the middle child, so the middle child feels loved. I'm only hearing no's. Okay. See, two is good. Like, I could deal with only two, but I'd be very sad. I feel like I'd be unsatisfied with only two, right? As somebody who grew up with five or four other siblings, I feel like I would need more than just two. But six, on the other hand, like, they'd be able to take care of me when I get old, and I'm gonna get old very quickly. Like, guys, I'm already struggling to stand up. Let me tell you something from inside. The kids take care of kids' systems. Don't do it. I mean, I'm not gonna offload it entirely. Just like, hey, can you like help take or like can you help play with your brother, or can you like, do a little bit of school with your brother there, or I'm not gonna full on dump it though. Like that's not cool. But yeah, a little bit of help. Just a little, Mom and Dad need a break sometimes. Oh, wait, no! I drop them off with the grandparents. Only have them do it if you want. Oh, yeah, don't force them, but, like, ask them, hey, would you be cool with it? Yeah, don't make them do anything. That's not, I was mostly joking with the forced labor. Forced labor is more so good for chores, like mowing the lawn, or cleaning the bathrooms. Trust me on that one. That's effective. My kids are gonna have backbone. They're gonna have so much backbone, it's gonna be scary. I would be so scared. Six would be so much work. Two is alright, unless you are rich and can afford a nanny. Now six, that's good. I don't want to be like my mom, having to wake up kids for so many years. Fair enough. Then go off king. Maybe four. Okay, I could tolerate only four. I feel like, that would be a good number. They could help take care of me when I'm old. Three or four. Three or four would be okay. No, trust me, only have them do it if they want. Yes. It'll mess with the relationship so bad. Yeah, I wouldn't want to do anything that would sabotage, but, if they're willing to help, that would be great. Like, my sister, she helped take care of me and my brother so much when we were younger, and just because she wanted to. Like, that was so nice. She was my favorite sibling too. Like, dude, my sister, before she went to college, her and I were, about as close as siblings could be. Then she went off to college. That was a problem. That was a problem for me. I took that personally. Okay, anyway, to recap my week really quick, I just want to tell you guys this. So I went Thanksgiving, great. But right before Thanksgiving, right? Oh, you're talking about the Infinity Stone kicking. Yeah, that's what we're about to talk about. So, Thanksgiving at midnight. So, 12 a.m. Yesterday, so the 23rd, on 12 a.m., around about. My brother kicks me between the legs, not just once, but twice. 2 times. 2 flippin' times. Now, you might be going, why would he do that? Well, the first time, I don't think he meant to. He was trying to pretend to, but he got a little too close, okay? 2 times too many, exactly. Now, the second time was stupidity on my behalf, I will admit. Because I started getting really defensive, because it hurt. It hurt, It wasn't just a full force kick. It was a grazing, as I like to call it. So it's not, sometimes a tap hurts more than just, a full-on blunt force attack, okay? I'm not gonna explain it all to you guys, because that's not my area of expertise in science. But, okay. Anyway, the second time, okay, he was like, you need to learn how to block those. And so, I was showing how I block, right? He's like, that's not effective. And I'm like, you want to bet? And he goes, I'll do it. And I'm like, fine, I dare you. And then, he did. And I blocked, and it worked, except his ankle hit, and then his toes swung up. That one sent me onto the floor, in tears. And there was a whimper of pain that I've never let out before. I felt it in my kidneys. I felt it in my stomach. And my other two brothers that were in the room, they were laughing at me the entire time. You played with fire and got burned. Oh, definitely. And then today, after Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving was great. Great food. I love turkey. I actually hate turkey, but I love Turkey Day. Food was great. Black Friday, we wake up early. I rolled out of bed early and didn't sleep. I got in call with you guys, started falling asleep, got off call, and then couldn't fall asleep. So then I rolled out of bed at like 6:30, got ready to go Black Friday shopping. We go Black Friday shopping, squabble with the family a little bit. We're all good, great times. But then, we do our sibling gift exchange. My sister, bought me a guitar slide. I was trying to learn how to use it on my dad's guitar, because that was the only one available to me at the moment. My electric is torn up right now, and my acoustic is put away. So my dad was letting me borrow his to practice with it. And, so my dad, he hasn't tuned that guitar in probably 3 or 4 months, so it's out of tune. So I start tuning it. The E string, the high E string, the thin string, the really, really thin one. It snapped on me right when it got to the perfect tuning. So now I owe my dad a set of guitar strings. And I also have a nice little gash on my hand where the string kind of came back and whipped me. So, recap the whole month. 24-hour stream, cat died, guitar broke. I went on vacation. Vacation was kind of a sad vacation. I got soaked on vacation. Lots of tragedies happened. And then got kicked between the legs twice. Argued with the family some more. Then, let's see. Oh, there was another thing. I'm not in my room after being gone for 2 weeks. I've been sleeping on an air mattress, which is practically on just the floor at this point. And then I've realized how broke I am. And then I can't stand up straight. My legs are so heavy, guys. I don't think I've ever explained just how heavy they feel, but they feel like somebody's tied like 30-pound sandbags on each thigh. It feels like 2 toddlers are just hanging on at all times. It's so rough. My ankle still hurts. I'll tack that onto the list. We're just gonna go through everything here, guys. I don't think I've I've been trying to calmly state just how bad this month has been for me. It's been pretty bad. I don't mean to be dramatic. I'm typically a pretty tolerable person, like, whatever, I don't like to complain. I hate complaining. I really do. But my goodness, dudes. This month has sucked. The post-Disney depression has also kicked in. It's when you're not doing those high energy activities every day, like you were used to, or being around people as much as you were used to, you do lose some of that lovely happiness sauce in your brain. So that's kicked in. Seasonal depression is about to hit as well. Christmas season always just sucks the happiness out of me. I'm such a Grinch. I hate it. I hate it so very much. I'm worse for wear. Wow. But you know what? We're still kicking. We're still gonna be here. I'm gonna make more videos. I was gonna say I'm gonna record a video tonight, but I don't think I will. Cause I don't know if I have it in me right now. But yeah, it's been an interesting month. I think they're pretty cheap now. The guitar strings, probably about $20 for a set. And I'll probably just replace all of them. But it depends on what kind he wants. Cause he likes certain kinds, and I want to get him what he likes. So it'll be a Christmas present for him. Rip to the Fallen Brothers. Yes, the cat or the or the Infinity Stones. Bro, it sounds like he came back worse than when he left. They always say vacation is supposed to be relaxing. I'm really questioning who said that, though. Because, every time I go on vacation, man, I feel like I'm just more tired. I've been dragged through the mud. For those of you who haven't been there, I think I posted what my year looked like based on a sheet that I found on my Twitter. It's not there, is it? Okay. Well, for those of you who haven't seen my Twitter, I think it's publicly available, so you guys can go look at it, in socials, and, you know. You'll see, like, a whole lot of things that have happened just this year alone, and a lot of that, I feel like, happened in the last month. There's been some ups and some downs, for sure. But, next year's gonna be better. Hopefully. I'll probably get a real job, and then maybe things will get better. We'll see. Both Derek said it. Derek said what? What did he say? What did Derek say? Now I'm curious. Let's see. I gotta look. Where is Derek? I don't know. It's fine. You said I'm questioning who said that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think the important lesson to learn is we're all more resilient than we thought. Some people think that they couldn't even get up after being kicked between the legs once. Well, I'm here to tell you, I got up after being kicked in the between the legs twice. You can do it too. No matter how many times life beats you down and throws you around, you can still win that premiere match after your cat dies. During the match. And, I feel like it's important to say, most of all, that I will have a very nice year next year. Because, as far as I can tell, nobody in my immediate family is sick. I probably. I'm not gonna jinx it. I'm not gonna say anything about my own physical health, but for the most part, my family's all healthy people, so I don't think we're gonna have anybody else die. I feel like streaming is going pretty well. We hit 1,000 followers. That's wild. I'm already thinking about my future. How many children do I want? I would really like 6. I don't know why, but I feel like outdoing my parents in that, just one-upping them. Plus, it would make my mom and dad pretty happy. They'd have 6 new grandchildren. I don't know what I would name them, but, 6 new grandchildren. I'm just saying. Every parent's dream right there. I'm sorry to hear that, DXIX. He lived to tell the tale. Yes. I'll be telling the story of how this month has been to my children and my children's children and my children's children's children, for generations to come, about how I got kicked between the legs twice in one night and still survived. I walked I walked to school uphill both ways back in my day. Especially if they're split by 5 years, probably. I would say, the first one would probably be split by 3 years. And then between the second and the third, maybe 3 or 4 years. And then between the fourth and the fifth, this is all hypothetical, by the way. I'm not gonna purposefully do a whole lot of planning here. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. But between the fourth and the fifth, you give a couple of years, and it'll be okay. It'll be okay, because teenagers, they do require a lot of attention, but they require different kinds of attention. Toddlers require attention in every sense of the word. They require physical attention, mental attention, spiritual attention. Teenagers, they just want to be heard. They don't require you to carry them. They don't require you to wrestle them around. I mean, they might. I would love to wrestle my children. That sounds like a lot of fun. That's something my dad and I used to do a lot. So I'd like to be a fun dad. But also, with the way my body is slowly, falling apart, maybe it won't happen, but we'll see. I'd like to be a fun dad, though. I think that would be a lot of fun. But first of all, I need to be a fun husband, and before I can be that, I need to be a fun boyfriend. And before I can do that, I gotta meet a woman. So, in order to meet a woman, I have to get off of here and scout. No, that's not what I'm gonna go do, but, I've learned if you just live in the online world, you're not going to find anybody, and that's okay. It's just I need to realize that truth and go spend time with my family, because I have a family. Not everybody else does, so I'm gonna go hang out with them. Back in my day, I survived a pandemic and probably survived a possible nuclear war. Yeah, you definitely have. You survive. You. Not to be bleak here, but you very well might survive World War III as well. A pandemic, possible nuclear war, possible World War III. You also survived food shortages. Also, I mean, I don't know if it was bad in your area, but during the pandemic, they had a shortage of meat in a lot of my local areas. And so we had a hard time even getting burgers. It was rough. It was very rough. Back in my day, I skipped 1 year of school. Ah, that sounds nice. I must construct tunnel bore. Completely depends the nuclear waste doesn't reach Mexico. Well, man, I live in West Virginia, so we've got the vault here, you know. All right. I think it's time to uh call it a night. I appreciate all of you being you. Um you guys have been great, and no matter how long I've been gone, you guys just seem to stick with me, and I appreciate that. So we are going to raid somebody, and I would appreciate if you guys took the love that you've shown me here over to them as well. So thank you again so much. A refrigerator will do. Yes, definitely. We very much overstayed our welcome. It's okay. I did too. We're gonna go say hello to another Minecrafter. If their stream will load. Okay, it did. Awesome. Me with no blurp perms. Blurp is on its way out. I'm gonna be honest. I need to start working on some of that. Is that how you spell their name? Sort of. I need an underscore. Okay, we're gonna raid megray_MC. We've raided her a couple of times before. But I want to go say hello to her again. She's playing some Minecraft creative mode right now, so be sure to hop in and raid for some free channel points. You'll get to meet a new cool streamer, and I will go participate in the real world for a little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again later. Thanks for watching, and good night.